Well, my name is Sabine Steiner. I'm one of the senior physicians at the Leipzig Indiology department here in Germany. The COMPARE randomized control study was really the first head-to-head study comparing two different drug-coated balloons. So we focused on a high-dose versus a low-dose paclitaxel-coated balloon for the treatment of femoropopliteal lesions. And as I've said before, this is really the first head-to-head study, and I think this we reported the one-year results last year and are reporting here at LINC this year the two-year results. So as an investigational device, we chose the low-dose Ranger drug-coated balloon. So the Ranger balloon uses a transpax coating technology with a paclitaxel dosage of 2 microgram per square millimeter. And this was compared in the study to the control device, which was the high-dose Impact Admiral or Impact Pacific drug-coated balloon, using the freeback hydrophilic coating technology and a paclitaxel dose of 3.5 microgram per square millimeter. We included patients suffering from Rutherford class 2 to 4. Importantly, it's an investigator-initiated prospective multicenter trial with a non-inferiority design. For this design, we needed 414 patients undergoing a one-to-one randomization. And what is also unique about the trial, we included also rather long lesions, up to 30 centimeters, and therefore we had a stratification according to lesion length during randomization. In addition, we had an independent monitoring, independent core lab, and the clinical events committee. With respect to funding, we received a research grant from Boston Scientific, but importantly here, the funding source is really not involved in collecting, monitoring, and analyzing the study data. For the follow-up, we had in-house visits for efficacy and safety at 6, 12, and 24 months. And we will follow up the patients with respect to safety up to 5 years. Last year, we were really able to present the 12 months primary endpoint data, showing that the non-inferiority was met for both primary patency at 12 months as well as safety, which was freedom from major adverse events at 12 months. So this year, we followed on these patients and looked at 2-year outcomes. And most importantly, or the key result is that even after 2 years, we really saw overlapping Kaplan-Meier curves with respect to primary patency. So there was really no difference or no signal for any difference with respect to primary patency for these two devices after 790 days, which was the end of the follow-up window at 2 years. Also for other key secondary outcomes, including all-cause mortality, clinically driven and all-cause target lesion revascularization, as well as hemodynamic and clinical improvement, we did not see any difference between the two groups. And importantly, actually, we found pretty reassuring results for all outcomes in both groups. Well, I think it's important that we start in the field to do more head-to-head comparisons of novel devices. With respect to the COMPARE trial, we really can say that we in both groups, we found excellent primary patency and low TLR rates for these two devices. But of course, as new devices are coming to the field, it's just a reminder that we really have to do these head-to-head comparisons. Well, I think we just over the last few months, we still have, of course, the discussion going on with respect to safety of these devices, but we really had some reassuring data for that over the last few months. But what's on the horizon, of course, is Limus-coated balloons and stents, and I think it's important that we will move forward with these head-to-head comparisons also for Limus versus paclitaxel-coated balloons and stents. I'm wishing everybody a lot of great time at the LINC conference, and hopefully we can see each other next year in person.